So my question for you today is, who gets the most merit? A, someone who donates $1 million to the temple. B, someone who comes to the temple every day and makes food offerings to the temple. C, someone who donates their labor. They come here every once in a while when they have time. They help do the laundry, they help do the gardening. C, someone who ordains as a monk or as a nun and lives as a monk or a nun for many years. Who has the most merit? Who makes the most bun? This is a question that's very interesting to me, because if you ask most people, they would tell you, well, obviously, the person who donates $1 million, that's the most. That's the most valuable thing of all. So if someone donates the most money, obviously they get the most merit. To understand this question, you have to understand the concept of merit and the concept of karma. It is true, giving $1 million is a lot of money. For some people, giving $10 is a lot of money. So it comes down to this. Merit is how you feel about what you did, both now and in the future. So if to you, you never help anyone in your life. Let's say you're someone who's selfish, you don't sacrifice, you don't work for other people, you're always a boss, you're always the leader. But when you come to the temple, you decide to be a helper. You decide to wash dishes, you decide to wash bathrooms, you decide to not tell anyone what to do and only take orders only. For you, that could be the biggest accomplishment of your life. Something that you've never done anywhere, something that you could never do somewhere else. But here, you decide to try it. You decide to do it. And if you are proud of yourself and you remember that for many, many years, that is a greater merit than $1 million. Because a merit is what? It's a memory. It's a feeling. When you think of the memory of the thing that you did, how do you feel about it? Do you feel proud? Are you excited? Do you remember it? Think about your first job, your first paycheck, your first kiss, your first boyfriend, girlfriend, your first pet. When you think about it, how do you feel about it? If you remember it fondly and well, it becomes a memory that you value. So you cannot compare one person's $100 bill, one person's $10,000 investment, one person's 5-hour work, and one person's half an hour work. You can't compare them, because to each person, it means something different. Think about like a little kid. When there was one case where there was a story where a parent, they took their son or daughter, I think it was a son, took their son's boba drink. And when the son came back, he was like, oh, where's my boba? And the parent said like, oh, I drank it all. And the son said, oh, well, that sucks. But was it good? And the parent's like, what do you mean? He's like, was it good? Was it good? The parent's like, yeah, it was good. He's like, okay, just don't do it again, okay? But like, it was good? It was good. And it was very cute, because in that moment, it became a moment of it was stolen, but he gave it away. And he was happy to have given something tasty to his parents. That's a memory that he can hold on for the rest of his life. So what? That boba drink was worth what? $4, maybe now with inflation's like what, $7 now or something? But $7 for a memory that will last you forever. So how much was that boba gift actually worth? Merit and boon is the same thing. We shouldn't waste time comparing who is in front, who is in the back, who is the richest, who is the poorest, who gets the most publicity, who is praised the most, who's the most popular. It's just up to you. If you're proud of what you do, for example, like Mewi, she's old, she's aging, but she still tries to come to the temple every week. You know, her knees are not good, but she still crawls in front of the monk and tries to bow and her the best she can do. She joins every temple ceremony. Maybe she doesn't donate the most money, but she's also one of the most inspiring. She's also one of the most dedicated to the temple. That has value. You can't compare it to the money that people donate. So, when dealing with merit, don't waste time comparing with other people. Just ask yourself, how do I feel about this? And make sure that you feel proud and satisfied with your offering, and that will give you the most benefit. Okay? Sadhu.